Chosen one, you've been feeling different lately, haven't you? This is why. There's something shifting inside you. Something you can't explain, but you feel it. It's in your chest when you wake up. It's in your mind when everything goes quiet at night. You've outgrown people, outgrown conversations, outgrown the version of yourself that once fit into this world so easily. And now things feel strange, unfamiliar, almost like you don't belong here anymore. That's not confusion. That's awakening. And the truth is, what's coming toward you is not random. It's a reward, a huge one. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. From the beginning, you were different. You saw things others ignored. You felt energy others couldn't even sense. While they chased validation, you searched for meaning. While they followed the crowd, you questioned everything. And for that, they called you weird, too deep, too emotional, too intense. But they never understood. You were too much. You were just operating on a higher frequency. A frequency that made people uncomfortable. Because your presence exposes what they try to hide. The isolation was part of your preparation. You've lost people. Connections faded. Some walked away without explanation. And it hurt. Not because you needed them, but because you felt everything deeply. You gave your loyalty, your energy, your heart, and still you ended up alone. But listen carefully. That isolation wasn't punishment. It was protection. You were being separated from distractions, from people who couldn't go where you're going. Because where you're headed requires a different version of you. A stronger one, a wiser one, a fully awakened one. They tried to silence you for a reason. Ever notice how people misunderstand you, twist your words, judge you without knowing you? That's not by accident. There's something about you that triggers others. Your awareness, your truth, your energy. It exposes illusions. And people who live in illusions fear truth. So they try to silence you. Through doubt, through rejection, through making you question yourself. But deep down, you always knew. You knew you weren't crazy. You knew you were seeing something real. The struggle was shaping your power. Every pain you went through was doing something to you, not destroying you, transforming you. Those sleepless nights built your resilience. Those betrayals taught you discernment. Those moments you almost gave up proved your strength. Because despite everything, you're still here, still searching, still growing, still evolving. And that's what makes you dangerous. In a good way. You can't be controlled anymore. Now things are shifting in your favor. Lately, you've been feeling it. A shift. Opportunities appearing out of nowhere. Ideas flowing into your mind. A strange sense that something big is about to happen. That's not imagination. That's alignment. You're finally stepping into your purpose. And when that happens, the universe starts responding differently to you. Doors open, paths clear, energy flows toward you, including unexpected blessings. That huge check isn't just money. Yes, it could be financial, a breakthrough, an opportunity, a reward for everything you've endured. But it's deeper than that. That check represents value. Your value. The value the world once ignored. The value people overlooked. The value you almost forgot yourself. Now it's coming back to you. Multiplied. Because energy always returns. And you've been giving, even when you had nothing. You are finally being recognized. For so long, you felt invisible. like no one truly saw you, like your efforts went unnoticed. But that phase is ending. People will start noticing your presence, your ideas, your energy, and it might feel strange at first, because you got used to being overlooked. But don't shrink now. Don't hide now. This is your moment. Stay grounded when it arrives. When the blessing comes, stay centered. Don't let ego take over. Don't forget who you are, because the same strength that got you here is what will keep you here. Stay humble. Stay aware. Stay connected to your purpose. This isn't luck. This is alignment. You were chosen for a reason. Not everyone walks this path. Not everyone feels this deeply. Not everyone awakens like you did. You were selected because you can handle it. Because you're strong enough to carry the truth. Because your story is meant to inspire others. Even when you doubted yourself, the calling never left you. And now it's time to receive. You've given enough. You've struggled enough. Now it's time to receive. To step into abundance. To accept what's meant for you. Without guilt. Without fear. Because you earned this. Every tear. Every loss. Every moment you kept going when you wanted to quit. It all led here. Your next chapter begins now. This is not the end of your journey. This is the beginning of a new level. A higher version of yourself is emerging. More powerful, more aware, more aligned. And this time, you're not chasing anything. Everything is coming to you. You are ready, whether you realize it or not. Stop doubting yourself. Stop questioning your worth. You didn't come this far to stay stuck. You didn't awaken just to go back to sleep. You are ready for the blessings, for the responsibility, for the life that's waiting for you. If this message found you at the right time, then it wasn't by accident. You're here for a reason. So don't ignore it. Step into it. Type "I am ready" in the comments if you feel this shift happening in your life right now. I want to see who's truly awakening. And if this message spoke to your soul, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Chosen Wave, and stay connected. Because the next message might be the one that changes everything for you. The moment you almost gave up was the moment everything started changing. There was a point where you were tired, not physically, but spiritually drained. You questioned everything. Your path, your purpose, even yourself. You smiled in front of others, but inside you were exhausted. And nobody saw it. Nobody understood the weight you were carrying. But what you didn't realize was that breaking point was actually your turning point. Because right when you felt like quitting, something inside you refused to stop. That wasn't weakness. That was your soul refusing to settle. You started seeing through people, and it changed everything. Suddenly, things became clear. Fake energy became obvious. Hidden intentions revealed themselves. Words stopped matching actions. And you noticed it all. You could feel when someone wasn't genuine. You could sense when something was off. And that made people uncomfortable. Because you could no longer be fooled. No longer be manipulated. No longer be controlled. And when you stopped playing their game, they started calling you distant, cold, different. But in reality, you just woke up. Your silence became your power. You don't react the same anymore. You don't argue like before. You don't chase explanations. You don't prove your worth. You simply observe and move accordingly. That silence, it confuses people because they expected the old you, the one who over-explained, the one who tried to fix everything. But that version of you is gone. Now, you protect your energy. You choose peace. And that shift is exactly why your life is about to change. The universe had to remove certain people before blessing you. There were people you loved, people you trusted, people you thought would always be there. But they left, or you had to walk away. And it didn't make sense at the time. It felt unfair. But now you're starting to understand. They couldn't come with you. Their mindset, their energy, their intentions didn't align with where you're going. And if they stayed, they would have blocked your blessings. So they had to go. Not because you failed, but because you're leveling up. You've been tested because you're about to be trusted. Every challenge you faced was a test, not to break you, but to measure you. Your patience, your discipline, your faith. Because what's coming into your life requires responsibility. It requires clarity. It requires strength. And now, after everything you've been through, you're ready. More ready than you think. Your energy is becoming magnetic. Have you noticed it? People looking at you differently. Conversations flowing toward you. Opportunities appearing unexpectedly. That's not coincidence. That's your energy shifting. You're no longer chasing. You're attracting. Because you've aligned with something higher. And when that happens, everything starts coming to you naturally. Without force. Without struggle. Just flow. What's coming will shock even you. You think you're expecting something. But what's actually coming is bigger than your imagination. Because when blessings are delayed, they don't come small. They come multiplied. And when it finally reaches you, you'll look back at everything you went through. And it will make sense. Every delay, every rejection, every closed door. It was all setting this moment up. But you must be ready to receive it. This is where many people fail. They pray for blessings. But when it comes, they doubt it. They question it. They feel unworthy of it. Don't make that mistake. When it arrives, accept it. Own it. Step into it fully. Because this is not luck. This is alignment meeting preparation. Your mindset will determine everything now. At this level, your thoughts matter more than ever. Fear can block what's meant for you. Doubt can delay what's already yours. So you must stay aware. Protect your mind. Feed it with truth. Not negativity. Not limitations. Because your reality now is responding directly to your energy. You are no longer the same person, and that's your advantage. The old you would have sabotaged this moment. The old you would have doubted it. The old you would have feared it. But not this version of you. This version understands. This version trusts. This version knows who they are. And that's why everything is finally aligning. There's a reason you feel watched, like something is guiding you. Lately, it feels different. Not in a fearful way, but in a knowing way. Like something unseen is paying attention to you, protecting you, positioning things for you. You've had moments where something told you to stop, and it saved you. Moments where something told you to move, and it opened a door. That's not coincidence. That's divine alignment. You're not walking alone anymore. Your intuition is becoming louder than the noise. Before, you doubted your inner voice. You ignored it, second-guessed it. But now, it's different. That voice is stronger, clearer. It doesn't beg for attention anymore. It commands it. And when you listen, Things go right. When you ignore it, something feels off. That's your power sharpening. That's your awareness evolving. And once you reach this level, there's no going back. People can feel your transformation, even if they don't understand it. You walk into a room, and something shifts. Eyes turn. Energy changes. Some feel drawn to you. Others feel uncomfortable. But no one feels neutral. Because your presence carries something now. Something real. Something powerful. And people who are not aligned will feel exposed around you. That's why some distance themselves. Not because you did anything wrong, but because your energy reveals truth. The delays you experienced were actually divine timing. You thought you were behind. You thought things weren't working out. You compared yourself to others and felt stuck. But now, look closer. Everything that didn't happen had a reason. You weren't ready then. The timing wasn't right. The environment wasn't aligned. Because if it happened earlier, it would have destroyed you instead of building you. But now you can handle it. Now you understand it. Now you can sustain it. You've been protected from things you never even saw. There were situations that looked perfect on the surface. Opportunities that seemed right. People who seemed genuine. But somehow, they didn't work out. And it frustrated you. But what you didn't see was what was hidden behind them. The problems, the pain, the setbacks. You were being redirected, protected from things that weren't meant for you. And now, you're being guided toward what is. Your faith was tested in silence. There were times when nothing made sense. No signs, no answers, no progress, just silence. And that silence was heavy because you didn't know if you were on the right path. But you kept going, even without proof, even without validation. That's real faith. And that's why you're about to receive something real in return. This next phase requires a new level of discipline. Not everyone can handle what's coming. Because blessings come with responsibility. You can't think the same, act the same, move the same. You must elevate your habits, your focus, your energy. Because what's coming into your life needs stability, needs clarity, needs control. And now, you're finally stepping into that version of yourself. You're learning to detach, and that's your greatest strength. You don't cling anymore. Not to people, not to outcomes, not to expectations. You've learned that what's meant for you will find you, and what's not will fall away, without force, without chasing. That detachment is powerful because it puts you in a position of control, not desperation. You are no longer seeking approval, and that changes everything. You used to care what people thought, what they said, how they saw you. But now, it doesn't hold the same weight. Because you've seen too much, felt too much, grown too much, to shrink yourself for others. And when you stop seeking approval, you become unstoppable. Because now, you move with purpose, not permission. Everything is aligning behind the scenes. Even when it looks quiet, things are moving. Connections are forming. Paths are opening. Opportunities are being prepared. You just can't see it yet. But soon, it will reveal itself in a way that feels sudden. But in reality, it was building all along. And when it finally shows up, you'll realize you were never stuck. You were being positioned. You're stepping into a reality most people will never understand. This path, it's not normal. It's not easy. And it's definitely not for everyone. Because what you're experiencing requires a different level of awareness, a different level of strength. You're seeing beyond illusions now, beyond surface-level thinking, beyond the programmed mindset of the world. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. Your presence alone is shifting environments. You don't even have to speak anymore. Just being there changes things. Energy adjusts. Conversations shift. People become more aware or more uncomfortable. Because you carry something now. A frequency. A truth. And it radiates without effort. That's why certain places don't feel right anymore. Certain people don't resonate anymore. You've outgrown them energetically. You've broken cycles that ran for years. Think about it. Patterns that once controlled you don't have power over you anymore. Reactions that used to define you no longer exist. You've stopped repeating the same mistakes. Stopped chasing the same outcomes. Stop tolerating the same energy. That's not small. That's transformation. Because breaking cycles is one of the hardest things a person can do. And you did it. The old version of you wouldn't recognize who you've become. If you could go back and look at your past self, they wouldn't believe this version of you exists. The strength, the awareness, the calmness, even in chaos. You've changed in ways that can't be reversed. And that's why you feel disconnected from your past. Because you're not that person anymore. And you're not meant to be. What's coming will require you to trust yourself fully. No more second guessing. No more hesitation. No more shrinking. Because the opportunities ahead will demand confidence, decisiveness, belief. You won't have time to doubt. You'll have to move and trust that everything you've learned has prepared you for this. You're entering a season of undeniable proof. No more wondering. No more maybe. No more uncertainty. What's coming into your life will be clear, visible, undeniable. The kind of shift that even others will notice. And suddenly, the same people who doubted you will start watching you closely. Some will try to come back when they see your rise. Be aware of this. Not everyone who returns has pure intentions. Some will come back because they see your glow, your growth, your elevation. Not because they value you, but because they value what you're becoming. And this time, you'll see it clearly. No confusion. No emotional blindness. Just truth. Your discernment is your protection now. You don't need to fight. You don't need to argue. You don't need to prove anything. You just need to see. And when you see clearly, you move accordingly. That's your protection. That's your power. Because awareness eliminates deception. You're learning to move in silence and win in private. Not everything needs to be shared. Not every move needs to be announced. Not every blessing needs to be displayed. Because silence protects your energy, protects your plans, protects your peace. And when you move in silence, you avoid unnecessary interference, unnecessary negativity, unnecessary distractions. The life you once imagined is getting closer. That vision you had, the one you almost gave up on, it's not gone. It's closer than ever. You can feel it now. That pull, that excitement, that quiet confidence, like something is about to happen. And it is. Because you didn't come this far just to stay where you are. You're no longer chasing the life. You're becoming the person it requires. There was a time when you wanted things so badly. You chased. You forced. You tried to make everything happen. But now, something has changed. You're not chasing anymore. You're evolving, becoming calmer, more focused, more aligned. And that shift is exactly why everything is starting to come toward you. Because the moment you become the right version of yourself, the right life finds you. Your patience is about to pay off in a way you didn't expect. Waiting was never easy for you. You questioned it, fought it, even hated it at times, because you knew you were capable of more. But now, look at yourself. That patience built something inside you. Control, clarity, strength, and what's coming is not just a reward for your effort. It's a reward for your endurance, for not giving up when everything told you to. You're starting to feel at peace with being misunderstood. Not everyone gets you, and that's okay now. Before, it bothered you. You wanted to explain yourself, be seen, be understood. But now, you've accepted something deeper. Everyone is not meant to understand you, because everyone is not on your level of awareness. And that peace frees you. It allows you to move without needing validation. And that's real power. You've stepped out of survival mode and into creation mode. For so long, you were just trying to survive. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, just making it through each day. But now, something is shifting. You're not just surviving anymore. You're thinking bigger, creating, planning, building, because your mind is no longer focused on fear. It's focused on possibility. And that's where real transformation begins. The energy around you is responding differently now. Pay attention to this. Things are flowing easier. Conversations feel smoother. Decisions feel clearer. Timing feels more precise. That's not random. That's alignment. You're no longer resisting life. You're moving with it. And when you reach that state, everything starts responding in your favor. You're attracting things you once thought were out of reach. Things that once felt impossible are starting to feel realistic. Close, almost within your grasp. And it's not because the world changed. It's because you changed. Your mindset expanded. Your belief grew stronger. Your energy elevated. And now, what once seemed far away is moving toward you. Your confidence is becoming unshakable. Not loud, not arrogant, but quiet, stable, real. You don't need to prove anything anymore, because you know who you are. You've seen your strength, felt your growth, lived through your transformation. And that kind of confidence can't be taken from you. You're finally trusting the process, even when you can't see everything. That's a big shift. Because before, you needed answers. You needed clarity. You needed control. But now, you're learning to trust, even in uncertainty, even in silence. Because deep down, you feel it, that everything is working out, even if it hasn't fully revealed itself yet. You've become selective with your energy, and it shows. You don't entertain everything anymore. You don't engage with negativity. You don't respond to every message. You don't give your time to just anyone. Because now, you understand your value. Your energy is limited, and where you place it matters, so you choose wisely. And that alone is changing your entire life. You're stepping into a version of yourself that can't be stopped. This version of you is different, more aware, more disciplined, more focused. You've learned too much to go backwards. You've grown too much to play small again. And that's why nothing can stop what's coming. Because it's not just about opportunities anymore. It's about who you've become. You can feel it. Something is about to knock on your door. Not physically, but energetically. Like a shift is getting closer. Like something is preparing to enter your life and change everything. You don't know exactly what it is, but you feel it. That quiet anticipation. That inner knowing that something big is right around the corner. And this time, it's not leaving. The version of you that struggled is about to be rewarded. All those moments when you felt overlooked, undervalued, forgotten, they weren't wasted. They were building something inside you, something unbreakable. Because the reward that's coming is not meant for the version of you that was weak. It's meant for this version, the one who endured, the one who evolved, the one who refused to quit. You're about to experience a different kind of reality, where things start working out, where doors open without force, where the right people appear naturally, where opportunities feel aligned, not stressful. It's a different energy, a different flow, one that doesn't drain you, but elevates you. And once you enter this reality, you'll never want to go back. The huge check is a symbol of overflow. It's not just about receiving. It's about overflowing, having more than enough, more peace, more clarity, more abundance, in ways that touch every part of your life. Because when blessings come at this level, they don't just fix one area. They transform everything. Chosen one. This message wasn't random. It found you because you're stepping into your moment right now. Don't ignore this feeling. Don't scroll past your own awakening. If you can feel this shift happening in your life, if you know deep down something big is coming for you, then type ITSMY time in the comments right now. I want to see who's truly ready to receive what they've been waiting for. And listen, don't just watch in silence. Like this video if you're claiming your breakthrough. Subscribe to Chosen Wave if you're ready to step into your higher self. Because the next message you hear here might be the one that unlocks everything for you. Are you ready to receive what's been preparing for you? Or will you let doubt hold you back one more time?